Once upon a time, in a small, secluded village high in the mountains of Nepal, there lived a boy named Tenzin. The village was surrounded by jagged peaks that seemed to touch the sky, and the air was crisp and pure. Tenzin spent his days helping his family tend to their yaks and barley fields, but his nights were reserved for the stars. He would climb to the highest ridge near his home, lie on the cold, rocky ground, and gaze up at the Milky Way, which stretched across the heavens like a river of light. Tenzin dreamed of becoming an astronaut, of leaving the mountains behind and exploring the vastness of space. One day, a group of American researchers visited Tenzin's village. They were studying the effects of high-altitude living on the human body. But Tenzin was more interested in their laptops and telescopes. He shyly approached one of the scientists, Dr. Emily Carter, and asked her about the stars. Impressed by his curiosity and knowledge, Dr. Carter spent hours talking to Tenzin about space exploration and the possibility of life beyond Earth. Before leaving, she gave him a book about the Milky Way and promised to help him apply for a scholarship to study in the United States. Years passed, and Tenzin worked tirelessly to achieve his dream. With Dr. Carter's help, he earned a scholarship to a prestigious university in the United States. Leaving his village was heartbreaking, but Tenzin knew it was the only way to follow his passion. In the US, he studied astrophysics, focusing on the mysteries of the Milky Way. His research gained recognition, and he was eventually selected to join a team of scientists working on a project to search for extraterrestrial life. One fateful night, while analyzing data from a deep space telescope, Tenzin detected an unusual signal. It was a pattern, a message, coming from a distant star system. The signal was unmistakably artificial. Tenzin's discovery made headlines around the world, and humanity waited with bated breath as he and his team worked to decode the message. Months later, they received a response. An alien spacecraft was on its way to Earth. The day the alien ship arrived was unlike any other. Tenzin stood at the forefront of the welcoming committee, his heart pounding with excitement and fear. The ship landed gracefully, and out stepped a being unlike anything Tenzin had ever imagined. The alien, who introduced itself as Zara, was tall and luminous, with skin that shimmered like starlight. Zara communicated through a combination of telepathy and a melodic language that Tenzin's team quickly learned to interpret. Over the following weeks, Tenzin and Zara spent countless hours together. Zara shared knowledge of the universe, of civilizations far beyond the Milky Way, and of the interconnectedness of all life. Tenzin, in turn, showed Zara the beauty of Earth, its mountains, oceans, and the resilience of its people. Their friendship deepened into something more profound, a bond that transcended species and worlds. But their joy was short-lived. Unbeknownst to anyone, Zara's presence on Earth brought with it an unintended consequence. The alien's biology emitted a form of radiation that, while harmless to Zara, was deadly to humans. Tenzin was the first to fall ill. The disease spread rapidly, its symptoms devastating and incurable. Despite Zara's advanced technology, there was no way to stop it. Within months, the disease had swept across the globe. Cities fell silent, and the once bustling streets were empty. Tenzin, now weak and bedridden, watched as the world he knew disappeared. Zara stayed by his side, grief-stricken and filled with guilt. "I never meant to harm you," Zara said, their voice trembling. "I only wanted to learn from you, to share my world with yours." Tenzin smiled weakly, his hand reaching for Zara's. "You gave me the stars," he whispered, "and you showed me that we are not alone. That is a gift greater than anything I could have imagined." As Tenjing took his last breath, Zara made a solemn vow. They would ensure that humanity's story was not forgotten. Zara returned to their ship and began the long journey back to their homeworld, carrying with them the memories of Tenzin and the legacy of a species that had dared to dream of the stars. And so, Earth fell silent, its mountains and oceans untouched by human hands. But in the vast expanse of the universe, the story of Tenzin and Zara lived on, a testament to the power of curiosity, connection, and the enduring spirit of exploration.